Final chapter. The stars tear. The dreams end. Question mark? Question mark? Question mark? Oh, we're just into it. Okay, that's fine. Let's go, baby. My goodness. Let's go. Like, I genuinely think that, like, Altera definitely has, like, the best kind of, like, movement when it comes to overall, like, the three people that we played as, for sure. I am a little sad that, like, effectively, we didn't get, a different, like, servant type. Like, I feel if Altera was, like, a Lancer or something, it would not have made much difference. There we go. I think this will knock it down, or is it just not gonna be, like, full-on knockdown? It might not be full knockdown. Oh no, we got it! What's up, BB? How you doing, girl? You got it. I shall break the core. Let's get it. Yeah, we'll do real good here. Come on. Oh, we gotta. Did we just get a Noble Phantasm Circuit? I didn't know we could have those. Not in this area. Did we get it again? Oh! We straight up were able to do. Oh! What is this? Is she? Oh, she went straight to the other part. We hit her with our thing and she immediately went to that. That's pretty great, actually. So now we're on the one where she'll, like, lower down everything and it'll be, like, next to nothing here. Oh, jeez. Man, they really just talking to each other, huh? Yes. Oh, ooh. Oh, I already had. Oh. Okay, now I just kind of have to wait for this little shebang. I have everything that I really need. Please, come over here. Oh, don't like that. Don't like these laser beams coming at me. Do I need to just keep hitting and then she'll, like, show up? I feel like that's the case. Why did you do this to me? Oh, you done? There we go. Let's get the box. Kill the box. Kill the box. Is just more worth it, honestly. Generally speaking, when it comes to, like, this game, I think I have it figured out now. Basically, we just make sure that we pump up our Excel gauge as much as possible, because Excel gauge and transfer is just kind of broken. Like, just look at how good this is. God dang, look at that! Did you see that big chunk? That was nothing! Oh, god dang it. Oh my god, look at this! Ridiculous! Okay, we have it to where we could do Noble Phantasm. So, let's get it. I love to see it! We actually pulled it all off! That's our girl! That just is a clear sweep right there. You love to see it. Done! Full EX, baby! That's what I'm talking about! Hey! We have the key. We set it forth. This is what I like to see. Good moment. The image overlaps a memory from the ancient past. A great destroyer, felled by a godly sword. Though no story ever recorded that strike, it echoes back now from the long stretching shadows of time. Just as it did then, the strike saves the world. It protects all lives, all humanity. And at the same time, it marks the end for her. She begins to crumble. Her digital form, her body, mind, and soul all fall apart. Everything she is, it all breaks and falls away, destroyed, decomposing into raw materials as it rains down around us. Not as an avalanche, but as a flood of tears. Her tears, overflowing without end. As the rain of tears drenches us both, he looks at me. Her crimson-colored eyes glitter like gems and burn like stars. Kind eyes. Beautiful eyes. I remember how I felt when we first met. And in those eyes, I see that same wish again. The wish of a goddess to leave something good behind. I try to say something, but nothing comes out. My heart, throat, lips, tongue, everything's frozen in me. I have to say something, but I can't. So at the very least, I'll look back at her, back into her eyes, and I'll listen.
Altera として剣を振るった時にも、私を大王と報じる者はあっても、私に寄り添おうという卑怯なものはなかった。だが、お前は違ったな。なんだかんだと言いながらも、寄り添ってここまで共にいてくれた。きっと 今の戦いに敗北していたとしても、お前最後まで私に寄り添ってくれただろ。
Of course. Maybe she knows I can't speak. Everything she's saying, she already understands the answers. Even if we'd lost to the White Titan, precious we might have been, I'd have stayed. I wouldn't panic or run. I would always be by her side, no matter what.
よかった。ああ、いいな。こんな答え合わせは好きだ。だがな、楽しいばかりでもなかったぞ。楽しかったが、それ以上に怖くもあった。正直なところ、私はひどく臆病者なんだ。きっと誰よりも臆病だ。お前にその言うぞ。言おう。ああ、言ってしまおう。嫌われたくなかったんだ。
Hate you? Me, Lost Leader, hate you.
愛想のない冷たい態度が原因で嫌われたらどうしようと、私は怖かった。毎日が気が気じゃなかった。石室や檻、料理、巨体が原因で嫌われたらどうしようと、私は怖かった。気を抜くとすぐに泣いてしまいそうだった。嫌われたくなかった。それに別れる日が来るのも嫌だった。うん、そうだ。やはり一言で表現するなら怖かっただな。私は怖かった。毎日、いいや、1時間ごと、1秒ごとに恐ろしくて仕方なかった。いつこの夢が覚めてしまうのか。
She always said that on the battlefield, when will I awake from this dream? I thought she meant the dream was boring or unpleasant. I was wrong. She thought our time together was like a good dream. Too good to be true. Ready to end at any moment. How could this be? Sure, she could have said everything sooner, but I should have noticed it first. If only I had noticed, I could have told her she didn't have to worry. I could have made the little time she had that much happier. Maybe she wouldn't have believed me, but I could have done something.
そんな顔をするな。いいんだ。もう終わった話だぞ。これで夢は終わり。何も悲しくもないし、失っていない。だって、すべては幻の借り物の夢だったのだから。
No. That you're wrong about Altera. This dream wasn't borrowed.
なんだ、突然話したと思ったら、そんなに悲しい顔をして、やめてくれ。最後なんだ。どうせならお前も、もっと。
No, let me say this. Illusions? Borrowed dreams? It's absolutely wrong. This is coming from someone on borrowed time. I don't have a mind or a soul. The person you know here is a walking accident. And before too long, my original self is going to override me one way or another. But I'm still real. No matter how long I last, my heart has been beating this whole time. And that's the truth. And that's how I know you're wrong. If I am an illusion, or if my life is borrowed, or if I'm going to disappear like these tears all around us. This dream of yours is real. It all comes from those precious memories we both experienced. Even now, while you're holding back those tears, we both know you and I had a wish together, and no one could ever deny that.
すぐに消えるとしても、それは本物の願いだと。私も、お前も、そういうのか。
Yes. What goes away still has meaning, Altera. But you're beautiful. And that's why it's so important to believe in what you feel. We talked together, we laughed together, we trusted each other. All of that was real. And it wasn't because I happened to be on some random fluke of a person. No matter who I was, no matter how we met, I still would have liked you.
そうか。そうだな。私もきっと同じだ。今まであそこで見てきたどんな夢よりも輝かしい夢だった。お前に寄り添って、お前と戦って、世界の誰に見せてもいいほどの夢だ。一目惚れだったんだ。そんな相手と過ごせた日々は最高の夢だろう。あ、言ってしまったな。つい口から出たぞ。そうだ。ああ、一目惚れだとも。巨大な私をありのままの怪物として接して名を呼んでくれたお前に、人間として見るのではなく、ありのままにごまかさずに扱ってくれたお前に、すっかり虜になってしまった。白状するが、初めから虜だったのは私の方だったんだ。本当にいい夢だった。これが本物の夢なら何も言うことはない。もう少しでもこうしていたいけれど、もう日が沈んできたようだ。旅はここで終わり。今まで暗い夜を待ち続けたけど、それに足るぐらい輝かしいものを見ました。私を私のまま受け止めてくれてありがとう。さようなら、私のマスター。夜が続いてもあなたに道が続きますように。
Alright. Goodbye, Altera. Take a rest from your journey. Now. Regalia. The oldest, most powerful artifact in the solar system. The only one of its kind. When I put it on, it feels like everything becomes one. If I keep it on much longer, the mind and soul will fuse with this body. The lost leader I know myself to be will blow away like powdered snow. So I have to hurry. My time is almost here. The moment I split, this body's fate was sealed. But Altera is different. Her ending can still change. I push all my remaining intellect to its limits, even as my spiritrons divide and recombine, even as my awareness starts to waver. I focus as hard as I can. Hurry! Hurry! Just need to gather enough information. About what? About Archimedes' final words. He said he could slide to a different route. It had to mean something. Evil as he is, he wouldn't just spout nonsense. He believes in his convictions and in himself. He never needs say anything proverbially wrong. There must be more to it. Through the Galia, I access the moon cell. Amongst a sea of near infinite information, I search and search. Extrabytes of information fly through me in the blink of an eye. Slide. There it is. That's what he said. There's too much information flowing in. I can barely think as it is. But if I were an elite mage, I would be able to comprehend it all in a second. Not. I don't have any time to spare. I have to comprehend it now, even if I get the gist of it. I try to use the regalia to organize and simplify what I'm reading. But that way, even I can understand. Sliding, the act of self-transportation into parallel worlds. Other possible worlds exist, some with tiny differences, others unrecognizable, and there is a way to move between them. Now that I think about it, it sounds almost like a story I seem to recall from somewhere. In the physical world, fighting is impossible. But this body of mine isn't physical, and the moon cell is specifically calibrated for quantum calculations. And Sephram itself draws inspiration from the real world. Not just this real world, but other possible worlds too. It operates on the principle that worlds A and B could share values. Related to that, parallel worlds apparently have lifespans and limits. Even the moon cell can't calculate an infinite number of possible worlds forever. So if you collate all the possibilities, the arrangement will look like branches stemming from a main central trunk. And then there's this quantum time lock process, which effectively acts as a save point, stops new branches before they start, and sets the world down one single path. Which means that before a quantum time lock goes off, there are other possibilities. And according to the regalia, for as long as those possibilities are open, it's not impossible to slide between them. Right, now, this world is between quantum time locks. The last one took place about a month ago, when Archimedes and I first entered the Zero Dark. I'd probably slide into another world, with a different ending, this very second. But no, that might not work. Altera's self-destruction was the result of a long chain of events, and the lost quantum time lock took place after those events began. No matter where I go, he's probably gone in every other world by now. So sliding to a different present won't help. Can I slide to a different past? Sliding into another world's present is apparently pretty easy, once you know how, which I now do. But sliding into another world's past is something else entirely. It puts intense stress on the digital information that makes up what's left of me. Basically, I don't think I get there intact. It's like the difference between trying to swim across a major river and trying to swim upstream in it. The moon cells with pseudo-spiritrons weren't exactly designed for time travel after all. In other words, I'll die. This body would be crushed. I'd love to dash in bravely, save my past selves from being fooled by Archimedes, reveal his true intentions, and sweep Altera off her feet. I can't. And so, maybe I could send a message. Maybe my body can't make it, but I'll bet my memories can. If the moon cell has collected and stored all memories up until now, then I should be able to deliver them. The regalia tells me that it's doable, that it's the best I could hope to do, and that it might set off a new chain of events. The few seconds it took me to research that plan feel like eternity in hindsight. And now I have a goal, a plan, and no time for second thoughts. Writing down my last regrets, I activate the regalia. I, Lost Leader, hereby make my final statement. I had a choice to those few seconds. Research how to save her, or research how to save myself. I made the right decision. No looking back. I came here to do one thing. Save the girl who saved the world. I refuse to accept this ending. And I have no fear of what comes next. Because I'm no longer empty. Where there used to be hollow doubt, there's now only resolve. My destination is... yes! The past parallel world that Archimedes ran off to. The time will be right after the previous quantum time walk. The moment when the regalia was split into 3. I'll send this body's memories to the Lost Leader who inhabits that world. Can't send every memory, but just a fragment may be enough. No matter which world it is, I'm still Lost Leader. Armed with my memories, sure she can make all the difference. It feels too early to say goodbye, Altera. Still dreaming of your future. You saved the world and disappeared, leaving only your smile behind. The journey's not over. At least, yours isn't. You still have your dream where you run into those fields. Don't let anyone hurt you ever again. Honestly, fam, this was probably the best route by and large. And while I understand that we had to do the routes for the first 2 to like really like help set it, it kind of just like blew the water out of those other arcs. And I think that's kind of the detriment to what a lot of Titan Moon stuff is about. Because, like, it always pays off, I think is the best way to put it. Like, it has a lot of time to actually make itself just kind of be, I think the best way to say it is, establish its world and everything, and then it will get to the point where, like, it absolutely, like, sets a proper course. And I really like how, like, there's that little thing right there. You see how it's just, like, it's making a new path? Each one. It made a new path in each of these little branches. That's cool as hell. To be continued.